I'm David.
And I'm Hannah. Our last name's Beal. Our store is located in Knoxville, Tennessee. Me and David have probably a different background from a lot of the other people who've started franchises. I clean toilets for a living. I clean houses. And I got into it because I was a stay-at-home mom. I didn't want to go to work full-time. And so I started cleaning houses. I made good money. David?
I pressure washed houses, cleaned houses, vinyl, molding. I did it for 17 years. And me and Hannah both kind of thought we wanted a job working together.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how we ended up finding it on the internet, really. I was searching for something to do and I came across that one, and once I talked to Rich, it worked out.
One of the reasons too why we did the business was because I have some health problems and I couldn't clean anymore. And this business has really taught me, like he said, it's humbling. It's taught me that where there's a will, there's a way. And a lot of these people, their problems are a lot bigger than mine. Their disabilities are a lot bigger than mine, and they get through it and they persevere. So
and they don't know the products that are available. We get to show them.
Yeah. We've tried little businesses here and there and they've not worked out. And he said, next time we do something, it's going to be a franchise. And I was probably more nervous about it, especially being our backgrounds and that we really don't know what we're doing.
Fake it till you make it.
That's our motto.
Yeah.
And we went from cleaning toilets and cleaning houses to, having our own franchise. And we've done really well with it, I think. And we're able to, cover our needs. And that's the most important thing to us, is that we can help our community and pay for our bills and put food on the table. So David is one of the most spontaneous people I have ever met. So we looked into it and he was like, I just know that this is gonna work. This is it.
Because we jumped right into it. I have no background in mobility products at all. So they've been able to help us into stair lifts. And we were constantly asking them, how do we do this? How do we do that? Because we wanted to get into it.
I love the fact that Laura at Corporate with Marketing, the first month we were open, I think I called and leaned on her on a daily basis. And she was always there for me and helping me and giving me good ideas and things I still use today with marketing. I've texted her when I know it's 5 o'clock in the morning in Arizona and she's gotten out of bed and answered my text. I think that's really awesome. It shows how we're kind of like a big family and we all work together and support each other. And everybody wants everyone else to be as successful as they are, or as successful as the next. So it's really good.
And Rhonda, got called Rhonda with QuickBooks. She was fantastic.
They even offer us help with our QuickBooks. If we need help with simple things like that. She's not necessarily a part of the franchise, but they've made her a part by giving us that support and giving us that tool. It's about teamwork.
It is. If you're willing to do teamwork, I'd jump into it. I think there's tons of potential and it makes you feel good. We're getting calls, we can't keep up, and it's just been the two of us, and we realize now that we have to grow, we have to hire people, we have to go out, we have to find more ways to help people.
It's about managing how not to become too big, because you want to be able to be that, family business. You don't want to be so big that people feel like they're going into, some super oversized store and not getting the one-on-one attention that they need. But at the same time, we are busting at the seams after a year, and it's a good feeling. It's overwhelming, there's growing pains, but it's been worth it. I have not had one day, I think, since we started that I get up and I think, God, I don't want to go to work today. And that's pretty awesome. That's pretty incredible. And for that reason alone, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, somebody depends on you.
It's very rewarding. And the feeling you get from helping the community.
It's a humbling job.
Yeah.
People, you always find somebody that has a little worse. So just to put a smile on their face every once in a while, it helps.
Just recently we had a customer who lost her husband, and she called us to tell us that her husband passed away, because we've had an integral part in her taking care of him in his last days, and it just felt really good that we were able to help her, in that time of need. Even though it's a very hard time for them, it feels good to be able to provide some sort of support for the family.